What's going on, guys? All in day 8. Today, let's go over what happened today. So, if we go back and replay here, we can look at on the 4-hour, and we can see that price on ES is still respecting this weak opening gap, right? And we start creating this down candle here, breaking structure. So I'm looking for shorts today. Go down to the 1-hour, or we can go down to NQ and see NQ did not respect that that gap. So we take a look at ES and we see on the 1-hour. Okay, why didn't the replay did not save? Whatever, we could do without. So what happened was here, right? Price was moving down, and we have this high here, and this high here, and these lows to target, right? If we go down to the 15-minute, there's a fair value gap right here. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for manipulation to the upside, or we're waiting for highs to get manipulated. And when I was waiting for highs to get manipulated, NQ actually manipulated this hourly high here, making an SMT, and that was good confirmation for me. So we can go down 5-minute. We can just let this play out. So here, this right here was the manipulation. If we look, well, doesn't matter anymore. This is why I don't backtest on here. So this hourly high got manipulated right here, making the SMT. If you look on ES, did as well, or it didn't. Making the SMT from this high to that high. Alright, so after I saw that, I'm waiting for price to come into some type of retracement zone, which is equilibrium right here, as well as retracing to this 15-minute gap. You can look at the 1-minute, scale down. I had entered right after this inversion in the break of structure. So this from this low, and it broke here, closed over. This was my entry, this was my stop. Target was at Asia low down here. So we can let it play out and see what happened. Price inevitably stopped me out, right? So today was a good trade in my eyes, in my opinion. I had taken this trade with full conviction, full confidence, and had thought that price was going to play out the way that I intended. But this is a good example of you can have an A+ strategy, your strategy can present, but price doesn't play out the way you want it to. And that is what happened today. Had a bearish bias. Price was in a bearish trend. Saw the manipulation. Saw the retracement. Saw my entry. And, you know, despite all that, price still didn't play out the way I intended it to, or I thought it would. So, this is a good example of you can have your strategy, but it's never 100%. This is why strategies are 80 to 80% win rate, 70% win rate, you know, so on and so on. And this is why you have managed risks involved. And today I did manage my risk. pretty well. Um, although it was a good trade in my eyes, did blow the funded account, the XFA. So it's unfortunate, but today Top Step did just give a free combine account, so I will be running that up and getting back on track. The losing the funded didn't really, I thought about it today and I thought it over and I was like, it's whatever, because there's many more where that came from, and one funded account doesn't define me as a trader. It sucks, but you can always get another. I think today was the most important thing that I've learned was entering when my strategy presented, regardless of it didn't play out the right way. I still I had full conviction, full confidence, and took action when I saw my strategy. And that is what is most important to me growing as a trader within myself. So today's a win in my eyes for me. So anyways, guys, that is going to conclude day 8. I will see y'all on Monday next week. But yeah, it's been good. It's been great. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.